congratulations on your becoming mayor tonight. Many would say that it was pretty well a done deal leading into this evening. How are you feeling now?
Right now, I'm feeling a little nervous and anxious, but I'm actually delighted to be given the position of mayor and to, I guess, move forward with the foundations that we've been setting over the last 2 years. So I'm really excited about the opportunity that the councillors have given to me tonight.
There had been some criticism about leading up to tonight's vote in terms of the fact that it had pretty well been sorted that it was very hard for the media to get in contact with, the Labor Party, the Liberal Party, that it was very much divided along party lines. What's your response to that?
Well, I guess my response is that's not how I roll. I made a decision not to speak to any of the media. It wasn't about the media, it's about what we were doing. And you never know until the very last minute. And I certainly didn't want to be the person that said, I'm going to be the mayor. I needed to know what's going to happen on the floor, and I waited. So I took that response, I took that opportunity not to engage with any media.
And why do you want the position?
Why do I want the position?
Why is it so important to you?
I don't think it's about why it's important to me. I think it's about what I can bring to the table. I've been involved in the Central Coast Council, or the former YM, and now the Central Coast Council, and this is my 19th year. And I actually believe that I bring a different style, and I bring an opportunity to be a leader of the team, and I want to encompass what the team brings to the table, and we need to deliver for the community, and I believe that I have the foundations to do that.
When you say a different style, what do you mean by that? How would you be different?
My style is I'm an engager. I believe in taking the community with me. So I'm looking at working with all community. I'm looking at engaging with all the councillors. I guess it's just the way I operate. I'm not saying that anybody before me has done anything that I don't like. It's just I'm a little bit different.
I was going to ask you, in terms of how would you rate the past 2 years and how council has progressed over that time and how it's been handled?
I think we came into a very difficult position when we were first, when it was first resolved that council would become a Central Coast Council. So what we were given was, quite shaky ground. I think overall we have come together really well. And under the leadership of Jane, we did some really good things for this community. It's not about having a shot at the past leader and Chris Holstein being deputy. I think the foundations that Jane did under her leadership were fantastic, and we worked together well as a team, and we will continue to work together well as a team.
What do you see are the key challenges for you for the next 12 months?
I think we have an election coming up. That will be one of the key challenges. I think another key challenge is actually getting money to the coast by our state and federal colleagues. We really became a region under the banner of being able to get money, and I don't see that's come our way as much as it should. So one of the huge challenges for us is to get some money on the table, some real money for some real opportunities to go along with some of our plans that we have.
Some councillors and members of the community are unhappy with the decision. For example, the Winnie Bay decision, where the coast has lost almost $5 million as a result of a council decision. What's your response to how that was handled and the outcome of that would have confirmed today?
Look, Winnie Bay didn't start in this council chambers. Winnie Bay happened back in 2012. So it's been a long progress, and whilst I wasn't on the former Gosford Council, I can't really talk about what happened there. What I can talk about is that it wasn't a plan that the community in its entirety was satisfied with. So how could we ignore some of the community? So I think that what we did was we wanted to go back out to the community, and that's what we did. It's unfortunate that the bureaucrats have decided that that's not what they see fit right now. But we're confident that we can continue to deliver something in the Winnie Bay area.
Something else that's big for the region is the Performing Arts Complex, a facility that council's been working on now for a long time. Are you hoping that perhaps you will achieve some progress in this your term as mayor in the next 12 months on that project?
Oh, absolutely. We need to move forward on that project, and that would be certainly something that we would be pushing and definitely pursuing. We need funding, and that's what we're going after. We're going after some money.
So we'll have one more question because you've got pink and baby. Oh, do you want to ask?
Can I just ask, will there be anything particularly new or different in the next 12 months to the last 2 years? Any new initiatives we can expect?
I've just stepped into the position. What we need to do is actually have a good look at what's on the books, because obviously there's been lots of things that has come onto the books. What I'd like to do is take some opportunity to have a look at what's there and obviously look at where we need to go forward. But look, it's a steady ship. We're coming into an election year, and I don't think that we need to be rocking the boat too much. We just need to actually, dig some soil, turn and get some things that are already in the plans on the table.
Can I just ask one last question, just in terms of the politics with the divided council? I know that's one thing that has frustrated the communities, that whenever decisions are made, there are claims that there are votes that are along party lines all the time. Is that frustrating for you?
Well, I guess it's frustrating when people make those assumptions, and I don't believe that that's how we deal with matters. We certainly don't deal on party lines. We certainly deal with what is coming to council, and then we make decisions based on what's coming and what's happened and what the information that we get from the staff, and we make our decisions based on that. Party lines don't happen in council, and they shouldn't happen in council.